Effort compounds. Results fluctuate. Know which one to focus on. Here's the principle. When you help your child focus on effort, what they control, rather than results, what they partially control, you build intrinsic motivation, resilience, and long-term development. When you focus primarily on results, you build anxiety, outcome dependence, and fragile confidence. Most parents say they value effort. Then, their visible disappointment is only about results. Kids read your emotional truth, not your words. Let me show you the difference. Result-focused parent after a loss. Visible frustration. Silent car ride home. What happened out there? Effort-focused parent after a loss. Steady demeanor. How was your effort today? Did you give what you had? Result-focused parent after a win. Excitement, praise, celebration. Effort-focused parent after a win. How was your effort? Did you execute what you've been working on? Notice, the effort-focused parent's response is consistent regardless of outcome. That's the key. Your child learns what you actually value by what creates visible emotional reactions in you, not by what you say you value. Question. Be honest. Does your mood after their competition depend more on the result or their effort? Comment your pattern. Here's what research shows clearly. Children who learn to evaluate themselves by effort rather than results develop higher intrinsic motivation, better emotional regulation, and more sustainable achievement. Children who are evaluated primarily by results develop outcome-dependent confidence, higher anxiety, and are more likely to quit when results don't come quickly. Remember from Stage 1 Video 3 about how confidence actually builds? Through mastery experiences. Effort creates those experiences. Results are just one possible outcome of effort. Here's how to focus on effort effectively. Post-competition questions focus on controllables. How was your effort today? 1 to 10 scale. Did you compete with focus? How did you handle challenges? Not, did you win? What was the score? What does coach think? Match your emotional response to effort, not outcome. Great effort plus poor result equals positive response. You gave everything. That's what matters. Poor effort plus good result equals neutral response. You got the result, but I know you have more to give. Teach the compound effect. One great practice won't transform you, but 100 great practices will. Effort stacks. Celebrate effort consistency. You've shown up fully 5 practices in a row. That's building something. What undermines this? Saying effort matters, then being visibly upset only about results. Your disappointment teaches them outcomes determine your approval. Only recognizing effort when results are poor. Well, at least you tried hard. Sounds like a consolation prize. Recognize effort when they win, too. Comparing their results to others' results. This makes everything relative and outcome-focused. Making your emotions their responsibility. When your mood depends on their performance, they learn to manage your feelings instead of focusing on their effort. Remember from Stage 1 Video 8 about mistakes being data? Results are data too. They provide information, but they don't define worth or effort quality. If financial investment makes results feel critical, that's understandable. But separate your financial concerns from their evaluation. Effort focus actually maximizes investment. It ensures they're using opportunities well. If co-parenting with someone very outcome-focused, you can't change that. But be the consistent effort-focused voice during your time. This week, practice effort-focused evaluation. After practices and games, Ask about effort before asking about results. Notice your own emotional reactions. Are they tied to outcome or effort? Work on keeping steady regardless of results. Celebrate effort publicly. I saw you give everything today. That's who you are. Your child is learning to separate effort from outcome in their athlete videos. When you reinforce this at home by focusing on what they control, you support their developing resilience. Results will fluctuate. That's sport. Effort can be consistent. That's character. Focus on what builds.